This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Thank you for joining us for this playoff edition of the NBA on 2K Sports Western Conference Finals. The battle now goes to Game 2. We'll see the Golden State Warriors taking on San Antonio. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Indiana?
Well, he really anchors their defense. You know, his teammates can lean on him. They know that he's going to be in the right spot. He's so smart, so skilled. Really the complete package at the defensive end of the floor.
And we'd be remiss if we didn't also mention his supreme shot blocking. And he doesn't do it softly. He comes up with emphatic denials.
You look at the Spurs. A successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
And anytime you can go up 2-0 in a series, it's not a guarantee, but history tells us that you almost always win. So, huge game here tonight.
Well, I'll take it a step further and say whichever team wins this game will go on to win the series, Steve. It's a bold statement to make, but I'm not afraid of bold statements. I do believe that.
Shot off the pick. Here's Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
Vassell gets the three-pointer to fall.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
And the Warriors with possession here. 4-point game. The pass to Wiggins. Lets the three fly. That's good. 5 points in the game.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
And good counting. Before you forget, guys, what did you think about his comments in the press conference after their last game?
Even when questions are directed to him about him, he makes a note to go out of his way to mention his teammates and the work they've done. I think it helped foster a good relationship with them.
Well, the beauty of the game, to me, Clark, is that it is a team sport, and it's not just about how good you are as an individual. It's how the pieces fit. And a lot of times that comes down to relationships and how guys are getting along in the locker room. I think he's doing a really good job of trying to bring this team together.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Roberts passes to Wembanyama.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know it's going to happen. They sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And he's good on the second. Here's Green. He kicks it to Thompson. Taken away. And a fast break now for the Spurs. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Here's Roberts. It's Wembanyama.
Second foul of the first quarter. They're probably going to have to sit him down here to try to avoid number 3.
San Antonio shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he makes the first. Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Both free throws good from Wembanyama.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Pass roaming in. There's the feed to Curry. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the evening. Free throw good by Curry. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Passes it to Wembanyama. It's stolen by Davis. To the paint. Here's Wiggins. Rejected by Roberts. They get it back. Gets it to go. And the Spurs with possession. They trail by 1. A big win for them, coming off a strong game on Friday.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game. And no matter what unit was out there, looked like a mismatch to me. He had his choice of finishing moves there. You just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Roberts. Warriors have gotten only one of their first 6 shots to fall today. Now let's find out what head coach Greg Popovich had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
Coach didn't mince words for his team, telling them that even though they took game 1, they'll need to come out and play the same way to keep home court advantage. He said, so far, we've just held serve, and it's only going to get tougher from here on out.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And here's the fast break by himself.
Tore it down that time.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
Oh, man, that was just amazing.
Outside, Davis. He passes only in. 6 to shoot. And there's the pass to Wiggins. Another 3 for Golden State.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
San Antonio leading. Roberts passes to Sohan. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
2 shots.
That's good from Sohan. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for the Warriors. No free throws good from Sohan. Warriors trail by 3. Now here's Curry. Back to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. Warriors the rebound.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Now, the D may have done just enough there, Clark, to bother him and throw that shot off.
And Roberts kicks to Jones. Dishes it to Roberts. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Look at the Prophet, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
Well, he's almost unstoppable. He's got so many different ways he can hurt you and put the ball in the basket. And it seems as though he raises his level during the postseason.
Warriors trail by 3. It's Curry with the drive. And that's a foul called on the Prophet. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors with possession here. Curry, defended by Sohan, rejected by Roberts. They retain possession. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Sohan. This one for 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They're making it.
Knocks it loose. Roaming out the pass to Paul. Passes it to Wiggins. Back to Paul. Golden State moving the ball around. That one goes. Count.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Draymond Green. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. Johnson dishes to Roberts.
Get there.
Lays it up and banks it in. Roberts got 9 points.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Outside, Green. There's the pick. Paul outside. He dishes it to Green. Shot is off.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Johnson kicks to Roberts. The Warriors pull it in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Paul for three. A rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Roberts, down low. The pass to Medevenx kicks it to Roberts. A reverse. A second chance effort. The shot's good from Medevenx.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots. He's killing them with his pull shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
Here's Roberts. He's got 9.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have to build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
Here's Roberts. The shot is off, and Golden State will come the other way. Coming in the pass to Paul. Paul gets a screen from Wiggins. Nice open look, but it's no good.
That's a tough one there because he's wide open. That's a shot he expects to make.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Hey, guys, the Prophet in their last game against the Warriors had a huge game. He ended up with 44 points and was just efficient on the offensive end, picking his spots on when to keep the ball moving or try his own luck. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing, Clark.
Yeah, I agree. I was just glad I got a chance to witness it. It's always such a special night when a player of his caliber gets so locked in and focused.
And you know, in an 82-game season with so much talent, every once in a while, look out.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again. Well, we should keep an eye on him because normally he's good for 1 or 2 highlight reel dunks. I mean, this guy can absolutely fly.
And Steve, very few players have his finishing ability. We see him get a lot of and ones because even if he draws hard contact, he is able to play through that and typically score.
Thompson passes to Wiggins. Nice D from Sohan.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Champagny dishes to Roberts. Gets it to go. Roberts got 18 points in the game.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
And taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
And Thompson kicks to Green. He passes to Wiggins. Thompson outside. They need this. It's rebounded by Vanilla. To the middle. Condola hits the bucket. Condola's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leader. Look at the Prophet, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
Well, it's great to see guys step up to the added pressure of the postseason and deliver big numbers. Not only for him, but his teammates. Anybody that distributes the ball the way he does helps his team and himself.
Pass to McDaniel. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. A rebound by the Spurs. Suleiman's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Thompson with the block. 41 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Curry gets the screen from McDaniel. And it's Stephen Curry with a three. Curry's got 6 points.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
Throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a three-point play.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Thompson. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, offensively, they've kind of settled for outside shots so far.
You know, I don't know if they're shying away from contact, Steve, but their free throw attempts also down from the first quarter.
Here's Roberts. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Roberts got 23.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
And so that brings the first half to a close. It's San Antonio up by 15. And it's time now for the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. We'll be back shortly to get the second half underway.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Happy Mother's Day, everyone. I love my mom. I also love hoops. So let's get to the halftime show. Out in San Antonio, the Spurs have the lead against the Warriors. They're looking for their second win in as many games in this series. An unbelievable half from the Prophet. He's racked up 23 points, and it's been a good overall defensive game for him. He's brought a nice intensity to the floor in this one. For the Warriors, they haven't had the same luck. Hard to find a lot to like about their performance so far. They'll need to pay much better attention in the second half to the details. The details. Stephen Curry has been productive. He's picked up half a dozen points, and he's made some key plays in the assist department, too. That'll be all for this episode. It's in the books. I'm all done reading. Thanks so much for watching, and enjoy the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back to the Western Conference Finals as we get going again.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for the Prophet. He has 23 points, and he's rejected more than his share of shots today.
Now, interior defense at its best, fellas, and that's what we've seen out of him.
Tries to keep it alive. Warriors trail by 15. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for San Antonio. Roberts in a two-guard. He's out there with Jones. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Johnson.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
That's good from Roberts. The Spurs making a switch here. So he gets them both. Now Curry. Passes it Kuminga. Feeds to Green. Now the pass Kuminga. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He has 7.
I think he's been kind of passive today, and maybe that one will get him going. I think for them to be successful, he needs to be the one to do the bulk of the scoring.
It's Wembanyama, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. All free throws good from Indiana. Warriors trail by 17. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Foolish play. He's got to be thinking out there while he's playing.
Well, the lead's only going to get bigger unless they shore up those mistakes. They got to tighten things up here.
There's a good screen. He feeds it to Roberts. No good on the three. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Homing up the pass to Green. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight. No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. Spurs leading by 16. Here's Roberts. 25 points in the game. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He's their go-to guy. When he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Curry against Jones. Outside Curry. He passes to Wiggins. The dish to Green. Clock is at 3. Homing up. Puts up a 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. He's got 10.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Jones kicks to Roberts. Pass to Wembanyama. Spurs working the ball around now. Pass out. Had the space there, but it's offline.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
He kicks it to Green. The feed now to Thompson. Launches it. No good. And the Spurs going the other way now. They led by as many as 18 points. Stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry leading the charge. But they get it done. Another shot. Thompson passes pulling up. A three-pointer off the mark.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
That's good.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Dishes it to Curry. Good. Curry's got 8 points.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Spurs leading by 16. He dishes it to Roberts. San Antonio with the ball. Oh, my! He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. That one on Thompson. Warriors trail by 19. That's a foul called on the problem. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors making a change here. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now, here in the third. No good from Wiggins. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Roberts, guarded by Curry. A nice shot by Roberts. Roberts got 12 points now in the quarter.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Budzinski, defended by Roberts. There's the pass to Wiggins. Kicks it to Green. Passes Kuminga. Lock at 6. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Well, it seems to me that they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially at the offensive end, guys.
And the first one drops. The Spurs making a switch here. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. That free throw good from Roberts. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass Kuminga. Feeds it to Green. Kuminga. Back to Green. And the pass Kuminga. The dish to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Doubled by Roberts. Rejected by Roberts. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top three-point shooters in the playoffs. Third is Stephen Curry.
He's having so much success from the three-point line in the playoffs. Just seems like he's thriving under pressure.
Collins checked in for San Antonio. Spurs leading by 23. He feeds it to Roberts. Leads him in there. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
The Warriors shooting around 40% from the floor here. It's Curry with the drive. Budzinski. Shot is no good. Nice D from Roberts. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Roberts got 40 points.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. The Warriors making a switch here. Hall's checked in. Here's Johnson. He has 7. He kicks to Roberts. Inside, deflects the pass on the wing. Johnson from deep. That's a foul called on the Prophet. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Warriors making a change here. Paul with the ball. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. San Antonio on defense. Paul gets a screen from McDaniel. Paul dishes to Davis. What a terrific move that was. Davis has got 8.
I like the way they got the ball inside there.
And Roberts kicks to Johnson. Johnson off the pick from Roberts. Johnson, the pass to Roberts. Doubled by McDaniel. Johnson dishes to Roberts. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Paul. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Roberts. Roberts got 4 rebounds in this game. He passes to Collins. The feed to Roberts. To the inside. Collins. And Roberts kicks to Collins. And Davis sends it back. And 1:01 left in the third quarter of the game. Paul passes to Davis. Back to Paul. The 3. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Paul's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Davis sends it back. Budzinski. And too long on the shot.
Been a rough shooting night for him, but I don't mind that shot. He had a good look at it.
Shooting for San Antonio. Roberts. At the line for 2.
And that one misses. And the Warriors making a change here. And he sinks the second. .32 seconds left in the third. Outside Curry. No good off the back of the rim.
An 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Shots good from Sohan. Now Curry. Looney. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
And that one misses. Here's Roberts. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Spurs out in front, running away with it. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports.
Western Conference Finals, Game 3. The San Antonio Spurs go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors this Tuesday, 10 Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this Game 2. San Antonio's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15 on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. We've got Steph Curry. He's out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. A nice shot by Roberts.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Curry dishes to Thompson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. That free throw good from Thompson. Different look here for the Warriors. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And San Antonio shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. That's good from Roberts. Both free throws good from Roberts. Now Paul. Graham defending. Out to Thompson. Fires for three. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
The thing you notice right off the bat from the statistics, just his three-point percentage. I mean, it's a terrific number, and it's a combination of things. Good shot selection, his mechanics are solid, and his movement on the perimeter is outstanding.
And the consistency of his jump shot is another thing we should say about him. I mean, it doesn't matter how many defenders are flying at him, his stroke is never changing.
Banked in off the glass. Spurs leading by 23. Dishes it to Gautel. Pass to Roberts. Up and in on the layup. Roberts got 47 points.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
Now here's Paul. Defense is right there. He dishes it to Thompson. From outside the arc, another three for Golden State.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And that one falls for Collins. And the Warriors making a change here. And so Collins nails both of them. Spurs making the switch here. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Curry with it. Jones covering. Thompson. Rebounded by Vanilla.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Rolling in. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He's not exactly striking them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bageled in the second.
Shot's good from Indiana.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
No challenge from the defense there. Clark could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner. Going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
Roberts passes to Wembanyama. And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Warriors have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. But they recover it. Thompson for 3. Count that one. Thompson's got 11 points here in just the second half.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
Curry dishes to Green. Thompson from long range. San Antonio with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
The pass to Wiggins. Kicks to Green. He passes it to Wiggins. 5 to shoot. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Well, good timeout, guys, because, this has been a bad run for them. He's got to get his team back on the same page and executing well together.
Sometimes just getting the stop in the action can be enough to get a team back on track. There's something about that little pause in intensity of the game that lets you refocus. It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Wasted no time on that one. Thompson's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Here's Roberts. Good. And the Spurs lead by 21.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball. Really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get them. I mean, they're hitting their shots.
Golden State's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Thompson for 3. And the shot is good. Thompson's got 16 here in the second half.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle.
Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you've got it, Clark.
Warriors trail by 20. Passes it, roaming up. It's Thompson off the drive. Jones with it. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Here's Roberts. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
He's on fire, Kevin. They've got to bring the double team sooner when he's got the ball.
Free throw good from Roberts. Golden State's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Jones against Curry. Feeds it to Thompson. Rejected by Roberts.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start varying some of those.
Great D that time from Green. The Warriors have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Curry. Spurs leading by 21. The dish to Roberts. Pass to Sohan. He feeds it to Roberts.
He just picked up his 4th personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Roberts. And there's a minute 45 left in the game. And here is Curry. And the pass rolling up. He kicks it to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. 6 to shoot. Rolling up the pass to Green. And the shot is good. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside. That could have major consequences, Kevin. With this game still in question, it's really a tough time to lose.
At the line for one.
That free throw good from Roberts. The Warriors shooting reasonably well, 45%. Back to Green. Rebounded by the Spurs. Roberts got his 6th rebound on the night. He passes to Sohan. And there's the feed to Roberts.
Oh! Are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there. They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth. Now, here's Thompson. back to Curry. Lock at 6. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Spurs shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Roberts passes to Sohan. Dishes to Roberts. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Green. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. The first free throw is good. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Both free throws good from Roberts. Two-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
And this game is finally getting away from them.
Yep, it has gotten away. There's not really anything they can do now.
Pass to Paul. Shot clock at 5. Here's Young. And the Warriors miss again. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And that'll wrap it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the whole 2K crew. Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching the NBA Western Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game.
I'm always flexing. Isip pinamay, mula sa kaswito da, bugo man di ay. Di mi kasabay, mura sa kakitsa da, wa kayangay. Samog kakagnaw, samog katanaw, at pag inamaw, storyara ang galabaw. Isip pinamay, mura kaksikitsa da, wa kayangay. Ay palabi, dag.
Well, congratulations on breaking the NBA record for points scored in a game. That's a pretty incredible feat. You have now surpassed some of the legends in the history of this league. How does it feel to be in their company?
Well, thank you so much, first of all. I feel like I'm on top of the world right now. It's hard to describe. It was just one of those days where my shots were hitting. I felt invincible out there.